out you should know. In and out you should know. As much as possible, try to know. Not in just one way or in one life. Can you just mute Hemantraj? You have to mute. Yes, yeah. Okay. So this is what two systems which you are going to be perfect. Then rest of 8 systems I am going to tell you. Third one is respiratory system. Fourth one is cardiovascular system. Fifth one is digestive system. Fifth one. Sixth one is nervous system. Seventh one is excretory system. Eighth one is reproductive system. Ninth one is lymphatic system. Lymphatic, Lymphatic. 10th one is, last but not least, immune system. Hope all of you have noted it down.
Write it in the same order.
Yeah, in the same order, or little bit. But first and second I want in the same order. Musculoskeletal system and endocrine system.
Sir, I wanted 8, 9, sir, please. 8, 9.
Sir, will you repeat?
Eighth one, reproductive system. Reproductive system, lymphatic system, immune system. Seventh one is excretory system. Sixth one is nervous system.
Nandini ji has put it on the chat.
Yeah. I think, yes. I think all of you are very perfect with the 10 systems, no doubts here. But first and second system is going to be the career of your life. All other 8 systems, if you know the basics, it's fine. If you know the basics of that. But musculoskeletal system and endocrine system, in and out, you should know. You cannot have an escape from here. The rest of the systems, you know the basics, organs, and it's a little function. That is more than enough. No expertise knowledge is expected. To become expert in all the 10 systems, you have to study MBBS or any other medical science, 5.5 years, which you don't have time to study all those 10 systems. But for yoga, first 2 systems, musculoskeletal system and endocrine system, are the most important system. Out of that, I take up the first system, musculoskeletal system now. That musculoskeletal system is muscles and skeleton. Together, they are going to constitute musculoskeletal system. Muscles and bones. In that, I already started with the introduction of bones. How many bones are there in this human body? There are 360. That should be your first answer, not 206. But unfortunate, even after this kind of, people are addicted to say 206. It is already there in the blood. How to do? I think we have to do dialysis to remove the whole blood and bring the fresh blood. फिर भी 206 से दिमाग नहीं उठता है. Oh my God. See the root. Lord Macaulay, what he did, no? He succeeded. He succeeded in replacing the British education system here. इसलिए मैं जो बोल रहा हूं अंग्रेजी में बोल रहा हूं, जो हमारा है ही नहीं. मैं थोड़ी इंग्लैंड में जन्म लिया. Where did I take birth? Lord Macaulay, yes, he has done perfectly. What he thought was, yes, we cannot change this country. We cannot conquer this country, land of this Bharata, unless and until we change the very backbone of this country, break the backbone of this country, which is education. वो हो गया, सक्सीड हो गया ना. इसीलिए हमारे दिमाग में जो भी भरा हुआ है ना गोबर, यही भरा हुआ है कि जो बाहर से आता है अंग्रेज यही सही है. ये हमारा, that is our dosha. Already, that is why 206, 206. You ask any yoga institute, I'm telling you, I will challenge you. You ask any yoga institute in this world only, I'm telling you. How many bones are this? Immediate answer, you will get 206. If the answer is 360, then he must be my student. Or from the Swami Vivekananda Navi Mumbai student. Then only he can say this. Otherwise, no, you can't expect that answer except 206, 206. कितना हमारे खून में भर गया है देखिए 206 ये हेनरी ग्रे वाला मैं इसको आई एम नॉट डिनाइंग दिस इज द मॉडर्न आउटलुक when we are into this yoga why can't you have the outlook of yoga in many of the YIC course they say 206 only. But people who know Ayurveda also, they study in their college and they forget after coming out of college. Trini sashasthani asti shatani vedavadino vadanti. This is the proof. Trini, those who are Samskrita lovers, for them I am giving you this quote. If somebody asks you what is the reference for this, why you are shouting 360, 360? Please give us the reference. This is the reference. Trini sashasthani asti shatani vedavadino vadanti. That's why the Vedic people, they say that there are 360 bones. What is that 360 more? What is that 154 bones more? 206 means 154 bones extra, no? What is that 154 more? What Charaka and Sushruta saw, what did Henry Gray did not see? Why he could not see? This is the difference in vision. Vision of this human life only. Mr. Henry Gray thought that this body is only just mere physical. Charaka Sushruta knew that this body is not mere physical. It has got some spiritual aspect. It has got some emotional aspect. It has got some intellectual aspect. All these, that 5 sheets are there. Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, Anandamaya. All these angle, in this angle, if we see, then 360 is the perfect number. That is why he said. That is why even in our Yajna Kunda, when we construct the Yajna Kunda, there must be 360 bricks. That's what I told you in the last class. And that is how 360 bricks conclude to the 360 bones. And this body is Yajna Kunda now. Don't you think that this is spiritual? This is what is how spirituality is established in this human body. So that 360 bones, 900 muscles, Navani Shatani Pishitani Bhavanti. Please note this. Navani Shatani, 900 muscles. But modern, it comes up to 754 muscles, it says. Again, there also they are going to lag behind. There is a reason behind coming to 900, coming to 360. Because 9 is the supreme number here. 9 is the ultimate number which represents God. That is how 360 is a complete number, that which is speaking spirituality. And 900 is the number, that which represents the supreme, that which represents prana. Prana tattva is represented by number 9. So that is how prana tattva, then Narayana tattva. So they are all represented in number 9. For that reason, that is why even our joints in the body, how many joints are there? We say 210 joints. 210, 2 plus 1, 3. 3 is the only number which can divide 900 and 360. There is no other number which you can divide. So 210 is the right number. 210 joints are there in this human body. Out of all these joints, 210 joints, the concept of anatomy of yoga occurs. That is what is concept of anatomy of yoga, tension, compression, proportion, and orientation. That which I gave you. I'm going to go in detail in all these 210 joints. If I to have to complete 210 joints, then one life is not sufficient. Therefore, we are connecting it to the 8 major joints in the body. Yesterday, last class also, I gave you the 8 major joints. What are those 8 major joints? Wrist joint, elbow joint, shoulder joint, neck joint or cervical joint, lumbar joint, hip joint, knee joint, ankle joint. These are the 8 major joints in which we are going to study this tension, compression, proportion, and orientation. Proportion and orientation is perfect. There is nothing much to see. What is going to change is tension and compression in our body. All of you here, yoga therapy participants here, yoga therapy learners, must know in your own body how much of tension you are experiencing, how much of compression you are experiencing. Where is this compression you are experiencing individually? That's why all 12 people here are going to be different. Experiencing, understanding that where is my tension, where is my compression, that itself is 50% of your yoga therapy is done. If you don't understand this, then how much ever you do circus, it is just a circus. Even in circus, there are many circus. They are going to bend the body so nicely. So you cannot understand there. Yoga should not become a circus. Only this concept of anatomy of yoga, that is tension and compression, is going to give you the right knowledge. So this is what is the purpose of our life. That is what understanding this concept of anatomy of yoga is. And this, what is this yoga and how do we understand these tension and compression in these 8 major joints? That I'm going to start in the next class, that too in the second session. So I'm going to prepare that one video also is there that I will show you. And next time I will try to get that bones also to demonstrate to you, which is there in my university. Usually I carry the bones along with me. You will be surprised. Yes, sir. What, sir? You are carrying bones also with you? Oh, real bones. Don't think that I am taking some the bones which are directly from the human body I carry. Yes, it is all sophisticated bones, which I used to teach in the anatomy lab, Even though now I am not there in anatomy lab, but the anatomy lab key is with me only. Even now. But nobody can stop me teaching anatomy. It's my passion. But I teach BSc students and I take them to PhD students also. Not BNYS at present, whatever it is. But it is my passion. And that is how I carry the bones along with me. I want to tell you what is that speciality which is there in each bone. And what is that spirituality which is going to give us in this bone. Right? So we all explore that. So another 10 minutes are there. Let us open for discussion. Please let us discuss the previous class also and even in this class also. There may be a repetition because the last class I thought only one class I have to do. So when sir said 4 to 5 classes we'll do, sir, then I'm planning everything. Right? Thank you very much. Please come on with the questions now. Everybody, please participate openly. Even if it is a silly question, don't worry. Even I'm also a silly man. I get so many silly questions also. Never hesitate to ask any question. Ask.
Yeah, Mituji.
Sir, I don't have a question.